Yeah. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? Y'all see me? Really good in the hood. It's your man Theo Butler. Yeah, I'm anxious. I'm excited. What's going on, man? Damn, y'all already in here. Okay, damn, we got Big Groovy Fee in the building. We got Ronnie J in the building. Grand Madam Tarot, my advisors in the building. What is going? We in here. I think we got a live show today. I do. I just walked back in the house. I did. Y'all can't tell. I think we got a live show. I do. So y'all know how we get down. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. Hey, Grand Madam, what's going on? Like, share, subscribe. Grand Madam, Ronnie J. I ain't gonna be like that. Groovy Fees in the building. I thank y'all so much for pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else today. Y'all could have been anywhere else in this time. Y'all decided to pull up here. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. First of all, let me go ahead and thank those that I have been rocking with on Twitter since last night. Today, the conversation has been, what's the word I want to use? Thought-provoking. That's the word I want to use. The conversation has been thought-provoking. I've enjoyed it. As we say here on the channel, it ain't about agreeing. We can agree to disagree. We all are mature adults around here. At the end of the day, here's what we do agree on. Our love for T'Challa. Our love for the Black Panther IP. Our love for the characters of Wakanda. Our belief in Black representation in Black imagery. Yeah, if we can't agree on nothing else. If we can't agree on nothing else, that's what that is. So I want to give it up one time. I got San Broku, Ordeal, I Speak. Listen, I have been enjoying the conversation that we have been having on Twitter. Give it up one time for Jesse Lane, making it do what it do over there on Twitter. Mirror Knight, making it do what it do over there. Listen, I'm loving the conversation. I slipped up. Aliens versus Avengers. Yeah, it ain't but one Black. It would make sense that T'Challa would be the one that passed away fighting aliens. It absolutely would. Good catch. I love that. I love it. And I'm not above being corrected. We got Reaching the Soul. Let me see. Not gonna lie, you know I love to hate the Rogan ship, but I'm sad that Storm has babies in every other timeline. It seems like, but she has never had it all in 616. Hickman prepared a meal that unfortunately got overcooked, bro. Still in pain about it, but I remain hopeful. Listen, let me go ahead and share that. And what he's alluding to, because I believe in giving credit where credit is due, this came to me last night in regards to last night. I'll make sure I got the right person, because y'all know what I say. If you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. Y'all go ahead and take the time to greet one another while I find the person initially responsible for this healthy interaction. Healthy, notice what I said. Healthy interaction that we had on Twitter. Shout out to H-Town Boss too. Shout out to H-Town Boss, making it do what it do. Ain't gonna find it. God darn it. And go through everything. Shout out to Dress Draw. Shout out to Montez. Make sure we got that. Shout out to Mr. Marlo Van Bryson. Yeah, we gonna Eds of Pain. Yeah, we doing everybody. We gonna greet it. We gonna keep going. The right medicine. The right medicine. The right medicine. Over there on Twitter. Posted something last night, and I was like, wait, whoa, hold on. I see y'all getting in here. Gray, what's going on? The super producer, Gray, is in the building. Kamoyo King, the president of the Black Panther fan group, is in the building. Big JB, Devon Bliss, is in the building. Oh, yeah, we making it do it. I see everybody pulling up today. Everybody, Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin, Honorable Mr. Martin is in the building. Here for a hot minute while I at work. Don't forget you at work now. So, this is what got me, like I said, the right medicine. They posted something on Twitter last night. If you rock with me like I'm rocking with you, like I'm rocking with you, like you rock with me, you saw it. And I'm like, Jonathan Hickman, you know what? You know what? I know you got respect on your name, but can we give it up for Jonathan Hickman? Can we put respect on his name, but can we put some more respect on his name? So this is what I got. It's what I got, and I shared it with Kamoyo King, D-Real, my fellow Devil Dog, Juju, Gray, and we gonna go ahead and take. I'm like, wait, what? No, y'all didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. So Jonathan Hickman was talking to Explain the Men podcast on the occasion of their 150th podcast and the publication of his final X-Men comic book with Inferno issue 4. And he had lots to say, including his plans at Marvel Comics for Storm and the giant-sized X-Men Storm special drawn by Russell Dauterman, hoping I'm pronouncing that name right, that was delayed for unknown reasons. Well, we know the reasons now. The first one was going to be when Storm is screwed up and injured. And when Jean and Emma come out of the psychic rescue, you were going to find out that what was wrong with her was she was just pregnant. And she was pregnant with her and T'Challa's kid. And then the next couple issues would have been her having to go into the world and having the kid, and the kid would be raised in the world. So it would be this heir to two kingdoms. Who didn't know the mother or father? But you would have gotten a whole bunch of stuff coming out of the world that would have crashed into all of it. Jonathan Hickman, I don't know if you rocking with us like that, the Rock With Me Nation and everything like that, but let me just say on behalf of the Rock With Me Nation, if you have never been officially invited, you, sir, are officially invited to the cookout. You, sir, are officially invited to the cookout. Yes, sir, that's what that is. You are officially invited to the cookout. Now, with that, y'all know I did a video, two-parter, Saturday, in regards to what's the issue? Why folks don't want to see T'Challa and Aurora together. And I'll be John Brown. I put a short video on there. Now, while the two video lives didn't get a response, the short video did, which is available on the channel. You rock with me like I'm rocking with you. You can go over there and take a look at it. Now, I sent the responses to those that I rock with. Juju got the response. And when I say rock with, I rock with everybody, but some of us, we just have a relationship off of this. We talk, we interact and everything. It's almost like we stay in the same damn city. So I don't want anybody being offended. But I sent it to them. And this is what we got. Comics-wise, Storm tends to be a lead in X-Men, but a side character in Black Panther. Okay. This is from Silly Pector. Silly Pector, listen, if you comment on my video, you can't be mad if I mention your name. It is what it is. Not saying you said anything wrong, didn't do anything wrong. You just part of the community. Then we got is Dee. Because Storm is a lead character, she isn't some side character with no gravitas. Strangely, one of my favorite parents for her was Logan. You talking about the slut. But that's what Logan is, a slut. I don't like saying this around my daughter because I don't like Logan a hoe. He a dog, a atomic dog. Logan sleep. Logan is Smash Scott. I know X-Men fans don't want to hear that, but they lit you. You don't think so? Because I read The Age of Krakoa. You don't think when him and Scott over there popping a beer over there by themselves, Jean wasn't over there. Logan a hoe. Logan is a bisexual, at the least. At the very least, Logan is a bisexual. That's what that is. It wasn't, I know folks got it, they feeling about what Bo DeMaio did. Hell, it wasn't hard for Bo DeMaio to draw that to draw that line there. It wasn't. Just look at how Logan's been written over the years. If you're an X-Men fan or Wolverine fan, you know Logan for the streets. Why would you want the dude that's for the streets with the goddess. I get it. That's the X-Men favorite. I prefer Scott. Scott is my guy. Logan ain't ever been my guy. I go back. Scott was my guy day one. Scott's still my guy. Some of y'all like Logan. Why though? Why though? So this was my response. And as I tell people, tell us, when you possess knowledge, you ain't got to go back and forth. Logan need love too. He don't know where to find it. Logan looking for love and looking for love in all the wrong places. Whooping love. Yeah, well, how the little rascal said it, he whooping for love in all the wrong places. That's what that is. X-Men are usually about Cyclops' way versus some other characters' way. These days, it's been Scott versus Logan, not Cyclops versus Rogue. Absolutely. Now watch this. Because like I said, this was on the channel. And if you left a comment on the channel, you can't be mad if I go back and I read them comments because you left them on you left them on the channel. Constructive criticism, not gonna dog, not gonna roast, just point out some stuff with some facts. Storm is a lead character. This me talking. As long as she's not in a book with Scott. It's a reason why they mentioned it in the Avengers comic book. Scott, you know we can't. In essence, Jed Miss K was telling you they can't be in the same book. Putting them in the same book reduces Aurora to number 2, 3, 4, depending on if the story is about Jean, Rogue, or Emma, or Kitty. It's why Jean has her own solo. Your statement, while intended it to be exclusive towards Aurora, isn't. Every female character they decided to give their own book, 2024, gets treated like a side character whenever certain male characters are around. That's a fact. No differently than depending on that female character, Captain Marvel Carol Danvers, where males would get treated as secondary characters. Whenever Carol Danvers show up, I don't give a damn who the top dog male is. Oh no, she running stuff now. Where's the lie? As for Logan, he's damn near slept with every woman and man, if you're paying attention, in comics. Aurora deserves more than that. Also, while your opinion is appreciated, I want the black super child. I'm not apologizing for that. I'm not. I'm not gonna act like I'm wrong for wanting that. Franklin Richards sits right there. I'm not gonna act like that. No, and if we got Reed and Sue, the smartest man in the universe, with another character that can make it do what it do, ain't they trying to make Sue OP right now? Yeah, they are. That's a white child. Nothing wrong with that. Where the black one? I don't want the mixed one. I want the black one. I want the black one for the fans that came before me. I want the black one for the fans that came along with me. I want the black one for the Black Panther fans that came after us. I don't want the mixed kid. I don't want the white kid. The white kid is fine. That ain't my child. Someone else had a comment. Because Storm is a lead character, some side. Yeah, no. At the end of the day, what's wrong with the black child? What's wrong with the black seed? And clearly, Marvel editorial then hinted at it, right? Marvel legends, Marvel voices. We got the grandchildren. Damn, so I guess we could safely say it was Lazari. That's the father. But we got the grandchildren. Okay. Who didn't like that? X-Men fans got a problem with that? You want the Native American black child, the red and black child? I don't want the red and black child. I want the black child. Now, here's the big question. Where is the black child in Marvel Comics? Take as long as you need to. I'll wait. Even those of y'all that commented on the Aurora T'Challa video, take as long as you need to. Where I'm 56. I turn 57 next year. Where is the black child in Marvel Comics? I'm gonna keep up with these notes while y'all doing that. It take forever waiting on that one. Let me see, because Logan ain't black, I guess. That Wolverine ship was to break her away from anything Black Panther. It was a white writer claiming ownership of Storm. You know, it's crazy that you say that, because you would like to think that X-Men fans, while telling me they want her with Logan, you would like to think that if they're X-Men fans, you would like to think this. That if they're X-Men fans, they would know something about this comic book. Why is this comic book relevant? Now, if you're a Black Panther fan, rocking with me like I'm rocking with you, you rocking with me, you know why this comic book is prevalent. You do. Now, why would I buy this comic book? Why? This why? What? Now, mind you, this is an alternate cover. It is. But why would I? This is a Black Panther channel. That's what that is. That's what this is. Why would I be moved to buy this comic book? Well, it's this Logan book. Logan know who Aurora is with. It ain't even a question. He know who lady that is. If we read X-Men Red, we did. We reviewed it. Gambit know who woman that is. He do. And we're going to talk about Gentle later on. The only mutant that we know thus far from Wakanda. He know what the deal is. He know who she belonged to. He know who he belonged to. She belonged to him. He belonged to her. That's what that is. You know what? If you, as much as you say, it was right here. What we say over here, track this character in all formats: media, gaming, action figures. Stay up with this character. And when I say this character, I know you don't see it. We're talking about T'Challa. Well, Logan know who that belongs. Logan know what the lick is. Logan know what the lick read, and watch this. Cause see, I didn't write this. I didn't write this. Let's do this right here. This is a variant cover, right? Right. Hold on. It's crazy. Everybody got so much to say about Polar Side. Y'all know she on the first page. So this here, watch this. Hey, Benjamin, what's going on? This written by Benjamin Percy. Predators versus Black Panther. This right here written by Benjamin Percy. That book always falls. That book is always falling. But yeah, Benjamin Percy is the writer. Now watch this. CB Cebulski is the editor-in-chief. So Benjamin Percy wrote this. Well, Logan is asking T'Challa, when last time you talked to Aurora? Oh, yeah, well, I think I ain't heard from her since Orcus. Let me know what's going on, big dog. You hear something, let me know something. Okay. That's what T'Challa said. When you find out something, let me know. Does that sound like a dude who wasn't concerned about our whereabouts? Why would Logan feel obliged to tell T'Challa Aurora was missing? Why would Benjamin Percy feel the need to put this in the book? Why? Now, before they got to C.B. Cebulski, Drew Baumgartner signed off on it as the assistant editor. Mark Basso, as the editor, signed off on it. Jordan D. White, as the senior editor, signed off on it. And C.B. Cebulski, the editor-in-chief, you know, constructive criticism, compliments, we give it, you get it. If you rate it, you rate it. Well, CB get both. Well, they approved this message. Y'all like that? Approve this message. They approved this message. They approved the message in an X-Men comic book. This ain't no Black Panther comic book. By the way, this is Logan's book. In Logan's book, the guy that folks want her to be with, Logan says it's her and T'Challa. I don't argue facts. I just present them. I just present them. So the question then becomes, well, if we know that's what that is, and we know that's the direction that we want to go in, why we ain't there yet? That's the question. And that's a fair question. Why aren't we there yet? This is when I'm going to speak life into somebody. I say I speak life. I'm going to speak life into somebody that I ain't had a relationship with, ain't talked to. C.B. Cebulski, do not give two damns about what they got going on. It's the reason why you put Jean in her own comic book. It is. Because you know damn good and well, as long as Jean was part of the X-Men, she was either going to be seen as the secondary or the tertiary character. She was never going to be seen as that character. She got to go by herself. Made sense. You did right with Mystique. As long as Mystique is part of the X-Men, she will never be the primary character. Brotherhood, she'll be the primary character, unless Magneto is in that comic book. But her having her solo comic, that's how we keep the main thing the main thing. Well, we getting the same thing with Aurora. She's still an X-Man. I don't know one person that looked at Wolverine while he was a member of the Avengers and did not say to themselves, he's still a member of the X-Men. Okay, well, she's still a member of the X-Men. And we're not gonna have this revisionist history where we act like Logan ain't been a part of every damn team and still been able to make it do what it do. No. Let's have an honest conversation. I'm not one to be moved by the imperfections of man. Man is flawed. Man is not perfect. I don't treat man like he's perfect. I do have expectations of man, but perfection is not one of them. What do I mean when I say that? Well, if you're a comic book fan, you know Marvel separated them two to give into the X-Men fans. That was an editorial decision. Clearly, we see right now it was not a decision. Let's think about this. It wasn't a decision that Jonathan Hickman approved of, hell, even like. No, that was an editorial decision. And I want to quote, they don't want to feel pressured to put a black couple together. You ain't having that type of logic, that type of reasoning when it comes to white couples. Then you just marry Elektra and Daredevil. You did. What was the problem? You don't have a problem putting mixed couples together. You could have kept sync with Monet. By the way, Monet is biracial. That wasn't good enough. No, you put him with Wolverine's daughter. What for? You got black fans, dog. And when I say dog, CB Saboski, I'm talking to you. You got black fans. And I'm going to be honest with you. Black fans ain't going nowhere. We're here to stay. And we do control the bottom line. We do. We're just, watch this. You'll like this word right here. We're just as viable as white comic book fans. We're just as knowledgeable. I would suggest y'all take a cue from the movie studios and start having focus groups in regards to these characters, so you can get more bang for your buck. There's no reason whatsoever, none. And as long as you can sit in front of interviewers whose take ain't mine, whose interest ain't mine, you ain't got to be worried about being asked these questions. But as the editor-in-chief, one of my expectations, you should care. As the editor-in-chief, I expect for you to care, because that's what I would expect out of myself as the editor-in-chief, to look at all these characters and all these fan bases and not disrespect one fan base just to hype up another. T'Challa, 66. Aurora, 78. When did they get to be in a relationship? When? Jonathan Hickman is a critically acclaimed writer. Why you didn't take his lead? You've taken his lead every other time. And let me be clear in regards to those who don't care about T'Challa and Aurora's marriage. Here we go. Tell me the last time a comic book wedding was covered in Vanity Fair magazine. I'll wait. Tell me the last time a comic book character had her wedding dress designed by a real person. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm going to be waiting a long time, because you're not going to be able to tell me nobody else. You're not. You can't even tell me how culturally changing that was to have, because both of them from Africa, to have that union. CB, why'd you do away with it? Now, mind you, I'm not going to give you credit for something when you weren't the editor-in-chief. I'm not going to do that. You can fix it. Now, I'm of the mindset he is in the process of fixing it. She is in her own comic where she can move outside the X-Men. She is a member of the Avengers, just like T'Challa is a member of the Avengers. Heroes at Marvel.com, okay to print. You just got to let them know you're aware of what's going on, but don't be ignorant. Say, hey, see what you got going on. Go ahead and pull the trigger. Go ahead. Go ahead. You done told us over here in Marvel Voices, they got grandkids. Well, hell, you telling us in Aliens versus Predator, I'm going to say Aliens versus Avengers, Azadi sitting right there. Well, hell, this ain't our first time seeing Azadi. It ain't. We just trying to figure out when we going to get him in the 616. Why we playing with it? What's wrong with the little baby growing? Why? Watch this. Why him and Franklin can't grow up to be good friends? Why we can't get Jonathan Hickman's story right now and say Azari is just lost in time? Low key, he was saying Azari was going to be there, not really knowing his mama and dad. Well, you did that with Cable. Then you do that with Cable. You did that with Rachel. We ain't never seen Jean give birth to them kids. Okay, well, what's the problem? We watch this. You can go ahead. Honestly, it ain't like that. If we bring people back from alternate futures and everything like that, why the hell Azari can't come from that timeline over there with the Aliens versus the Avengers and be over here in the 616? We did that with Miles. We did that with Nick. Why not? Why not? In essence, CB, the time is now. Shout out to Playing Poppy. This is some good coffee. The time is now. If not now, when? You need me to live 120 something years for you to finally pull the trigger? It's a long time to be waiting just for something to take. I'm gonna keep up with these notes though. Panthro to go from a queen and goddess to slumming with funk. Yeah, I'm not with that. Miss Keita, Queen is in the building. Queen is in the building. I want T'Challa in the role. I mean, you know, besides, what is more apparent than having your kid hang out with your BFF kids? Let's have Azadi Tawari hang out with Franklin. They could have their own comic book. Can you imagine Franklin and Azadi Marvel team up? Blah, blah. Damn, that's a whole question. What's going on, Flash by Night? That's my brother. Hey, if you have, I'm gonna say it one more time. If you are not reading Anansi Boys, you set tripping. You set tripping. Dark Horse Comics. I'm telling you right now, you need to go read that. It's nice. If you ain't got time to go read it, if you feel like you need some more stuff before you go make a purchase, I got the comic book issue 1 through 4 on review. I like it. And it was recommended me by my brother, Flash by Night Comics. Thank you so much, man. What's going on? Everybody greeting each other. I love that X-Men fans don't feel Logan with jeans, so Aurora is the consolation prize. You know what was nice to me? Now, folks gonna say something, so I'm gonna back up when I say it. I kind of like the whole Logan Mystique angle, but she is a lesbian, so I get it. Can we say that? I don't know. She's a member of the LGBTQ plus, so I understand that. I wouldn't try and encourage that relationship. She's with I didn't forgot her name, and she got an accent. She's with Destiny, so I would never want to change that. So who else? Well, what was wrong with Mariko? Ain't she? Well, I think she's gone, but she was the Silver Samurai's sister. I like that storyline. You mean your brother-in-law is a villain? Well, I kind of like the storyline with Red Arrow, Arsenal, and Cheshire Cat. They got a kid together. That's interesting. Like, so you don't care her brother is. She looked just that good to you. You don't. Oh, I liked it. We ain't getting nothing. I keeping up with the notes. Come on down to the cookout. The black delegation is trading. I ain't want to say that. I ain't want to say that, but Big John, you welcome, big dog. Come on down, bro. Get what you want. We got the baked beans with the hamburger and the bacon and the brown sugar, molasses in it and everything like that. Yeah, because that's how we do it. Yeah, we got that. You get you some of that. We got fried chicken, dark meat, white meat. We got some catfish, fried catfish over here and everything. We got some hot links over there, and we got some red Kool-Aid over there by the back door. Man, have fun. Some Czech sodas over there and everything, bucket of ice. Have fun, big dog. You definitely invited. Beast Diesel, it's official. Rock Whitman Nation moderator is in the building. What is going on? Logan's been my second favorite superhero, and I always hated him with Storm. I like Logan. Watch this. Now, this is me. I like Logan, but I ain't never appreciated him trying to holler at Jean. I told y'all, my dude is Scott. No, I ain't never like that, because I'm like, that's mad disrespectful. That's his lady. But watch this. If Jean gonna do it, she gonna do it. Like, Scott better than that. Y'all like Theo? No, damn all that. Scott better than that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because it's almost like y'all telling me my dog ain't man enough to be with Jean. She got to go get her man. Well, Frenzy didn't say that. Joanna ain't say that. right before she beat young Nate's behind, she said, "Watch your mouth. I could have been your mama." Who can we pair frenzy up with? Who can we put frenzy with? Like, no, for real. Joanna Cargo. Because that's my queen right there. Yeah, yeah. I might be liking her more than Storm right now. I don't, because she don't really, Storm don't need no glow up from your boy. But Joanna Cargo, she need to glow up for big. Let Jade Cargo play her and see what happens. Keep up, Beast was an Avenger too. Sure was. Ain't nobody ever say he was an X-Man. Was never a problem. Was never a problem. As a matter of fact, I could probably make a strong argument. The Beast's best stories are over there in the Avengers comics and not in the X-Men comics, and that's taking into consideration this whole storyline that they just did. I know. Purely giving in to the X-Men fans. I mean, we got some fans over here that need to check us out. Sync wasn't even allowed to get with Prime Lord. Bro. You read that comic too? Now my dog is gonna be showing up, if I'm not mistaken, in NYX at some point. Either NYX or Storm at some point in time. So I'm looking forward to that. I would definitely let y'all know when that issue is supposed to drop. But yeah. Why we can't get no black love? I think that's a fair question. I think next time, I don't care who the reporter is, I don't care what your nationality is, race, gender, sexual orientation. No, the next time you get Marvel editorial in front of you, you should be able to ask that question because that's fair. Where is the black love? Monica single, Adam single. T'Challa single, ain't nobody respecting that relationship with Craig, between Craig and Aurora, so that don't even count. This gonna be wrong. Craig a flat line, a flat skin. I don't like that. No. Okay, we got Saint, we got Monet. Why is she with Quicksilver? And you got her going after Quicksilver. Like, you ain't got it being him. No, the most one, if not the most beautiful, because that's how she described the most beautiful, sexiest X-Man, it is Pietro. We could spin the block on Sync. It's Pietro. We can't. Who is Darwin seeing? Nobody. What about Roberto DaCosta? Anything? You could have had him get with old girl from Morocco. I like that because I like her. Matter of fact, where is she? And y'all know who I'm talking about. The one who powers control. Where's she at? That's a sister. Seems like her and Roberto had something good going on. What? I can't even get Apocalypse to get back with his wife. Here we go. I just want an honest answer. Either A, we believe in black love, or B, we don't give two damns about black love. We just gonna write these comments. Come on out and say it. Come on. If you love me, say it. Ain't that what SWB say? Speaking of love, I'm gonna advance this conversation for a little bit. Speaking of love, I'm advanced because we could easily talk about Aurora, T'Challa, X-Men, Black Love Child. We could talk about that all day long and everything. But y'all get the gist. There's no excuse for it at this particular point in time. Absolutely not. In regards to X-Men fans wanting Aurora to be with other members of the X-Men, I think that's a selfish mindset. Now, mind you, us wanting her to be with T'Challa, you could probably say the same thing, that's selfish. But we want the black God child. The black child with God-like abilities. That's what we want. And it's over there in Marvel. Franklin sitting over there. Valeria sitting over there. We got an offspring between Luke and Jessica, and we ain't seen that child in a minute. We don't know where that child at. As many black mutants as we got, we can't get them paired up. None of that. So it's not unfair for those that are aware to ask that question. It's not unfair to expect a reasonable, damn all the reason. It's not unfair to expect an answer from Marvel. An answer that ain't stupid, an answer that ain't ignorant, an answer that doesn't insult both sides' intelligence level. Who's gonna ask that question? No, that's gonna be the question. Who's gonna ask that question? I'm gonna keep the party rolling and everything like that. We in here for a good time, not for a long time. I want to talk about something that I think is much ado about nothing. And when I say much ado about nothing, I think we overcomplicated things. My coach, Mike Tomlin, said sometimes we overcomplicate the simple. We make the simple complicated. I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to that mindset at all. So we're sitting here. It's 2024. And we've seen some things transpire this year that shouldn't be based on the way we were raised as children. As children, we were taught to obey the law. We were taught to have respect for one another, respect our elders. We were. And even though some of us had our opportunities, we were taught to respect those less fortunate than us, whether they were mentally challenged or physically challenged. We were taught to obey the law. And some of us were taught even more extremes in obeying the law. Keep your hands at 10 and 2. Yes, sir, and no, sir. That's what we were taught. And some of us, we grown. In 2024, I'm ashamed of America. In 2024, I'm ashamed of Christianity. I am. Because all the values that we have taught our children, that were taught to us, instilled in us, we've been told that's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. In regards to Donald Trump, I'm going to tell you where I'm going with this. It ain't got a damn thing to do with right or wrong. It's got every damn thing to do with him. I've had folks this weekend, shout out to Big Tim. He said, Theo, if you're being called to do it, do it. Talk about it. You might be the one that's encouraging other people to speak on it. Barack Obama. I had folks come onto my TikTok account because Eddie Griffin, I'm a poke the bear. He don't want to vote for Kamala. So I asked the question, if not her, who? See, Eddie can tell you, Cat Williams, I don't give two damn. They can tell you because their pockets allow them to tell you. Their finances allow them to tell you because you're not them. Don't get yourself, as the average black person, confused with the black celebrity. Don't do that. Their concerns are not yours. Their cares aren't yours. There are things that you have to look out for, Sandra Bland, that they would never have to worry about. So when they tell you don't vote for Kamala, who are they telling you to vote for? They either telling you to stay home or go vote for Donald. Why would you vote for Donald? The Central Park Five, Eddie Griffin, Cat Williams, Dr. Umar Johnson, ain't none of them stupid, ain't none of them ignorant. They know damn good and well he's a racist. So who are they telling you to vote for? Well, I had a couple of people come to my TikTok and they wanted to defend that nonsense, and didn't neither one of them look like me. I asked the question. I asked the question because y'all know how I get down. Y'all know what I think like them. They put their pants on one leg at a time, just like I do. The difference is I'm probably knowing more than they are. As a racist said to me once before, and she gave it away when she said it, I'm in my 40s, job interview. This is what she says. Her favorite football team was Auburn, which means she's from Alabama. Middle-aged white woman says to a middle-aged black man, "You're awfully articulate." Well, how do you expect the middle-aged black guy to talk? Be telling on themselves if you just listen. Well, they wanted to say something. And I was a legal specialist in the Marine Corps. I ask closed-ended questions. I don't do all that other stuff. I will paint you in the box with a question. I will, because I know how to word that question. All things being equal, would you vote for Barack Obama? Now, see, I know what my response is. All things being equal, I'm an American first. I'm not a Barack Obama supporter. I'm a supporter of America, the Constitution. Yeah, that's where I'm at. The Bill of Rights. That's where I'm at. I like Barack, but Barack Obama ain't my end all say all. That ain't my God. That ain't. He falls well short of that, and Trump falls even shorter. All things being equal, would you vote for Barack Obama? I asked the lady that Sunday morning. No response. I asked the guy that this morning because he wanted to keep going back and forth. I don't do back and forth. And I don't get distracted. If I ask you a yes or no question, I'm not looking for no explanation. I'm looking for either yes or no. Well, they couldn't answer the question. Why is that interesting? Watch this one. Now, this tape might be controversial, but it is what it is. Feel how you want to feel. But I'm drawing these comparisons not to say how you would feel, but just imagine how somebody else would feel. Donald Trump, Louis Farrakhan. You want me to say that one more time? Donald Trump, Louis Farrakhan. Soon as you announce you vote for Louis Farrakhan, how somebody else feeling? Now we know Louis got the honorable minister, Louis Farrakhan, because I want to make sure I'm being respected. We know he has his own set of beliefs. We know that. And he has just as much conviction in his beliefs, if not more so, than Donald Trump. Well, when you come out, if you were to come out, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is running for president of the United States of America, and you come out and publicly say that's who you voting for, what message did you just send? What message did you just send? Rightfully so, wrongfully so. How is that going to be perceived? How is it going to be received? By them. Can you tell them they wrong? Can you tell them they shouldn't feel that way? Right. Well, when you talk to me about Donald Trump, that's a convicted felon. We're still waiting on what's going on with him being a sexual assaulter. But if the only difference between, when it comes to you, Donald Trump and Barack Obama is the color of their skin, then you're a flat out racist. I ain't got to be mad to call you that. I don't. You exposing yourself. Thank you. I ain't even got to go back. I ain't got to argue with you. We ain't got to have no go back and forth. You told on yourself. Now, here's the thing. I will never F with you after that. Equal energy. I don't expect you to F with me if I say I'm a Louis Farrakhan disciple. I don't expect you F with me. Low key, I don't want you to. But all things being equal, if you can't vote for one like you vote for the other, all things being equal, you being a racist hypocrite. And that's just what that is. Well, we need to understand something when it comes to America, Donald Trump, and because the police union endorsed Donald Trump, there's not a damn thing you can say to American citizens about committing crime. And that's what you just said. Don't talk to Americans. Don't talk to people about obeying the law. Don't try and lecture people about God. Evangelicals, you ain't got a leg to stand on. Don't come to nobody's house Saturday morning, Sunday morning, preaching the scripture. Don't. And here's where I'm going with it. Like Theo, no. I was raised in the church. I was raised in the church. Mr. Smith gonna love this one. So the word today, this come from the book of Matthew. This come from Matthew 5th chapter, 5th verse. I know y'all like, damn, I thought we were talking about comic book characters. I didn't know we was going to church. Wait a minute. See. Oh Lord, I need my towel. If my wife was watching my video, I have her bring me my steal a towel because we're getting ready to go to church right now. See, we know America was built on the backs of immigrants and slaves. That's what we know. And we know through historical texts that the slaves weren't allowed to speak their own language, let alone practice their own religion. No, actually, the slaves were taught somebody else's religion. That's text. That's historical text. Now we know at some point in time, the slaves wanted to hold church by themselves, but they weren't allowed to hold church by themselves. No, they had to have somebody that did not look like them sitting in there. Now, the whole thing for that was because they didn't want you to get the word and see what the word said. No, they needed to make sure while you got the word said what they wanted the word to say, i.e. you got their interpretation of the word. But Matthew 5th chapter, 5th verse says this: the meek shall inherit the earth, is a quote where Jesus blesses the meek and promises them the inheritance of the earth. That's Matthew 5th chapter, 5th verse. I didn't write that. And while we got somebody right now talking about the only Bibles they want passed out in classrooms are the King James Version, that's where I got this from, with the Old and New text in it, that's where I got this from. It says clearly, you can tell that person don't read the Bible and they would never want this put in the school. The meek shall inherit the earth. Well, Lord have mercy, good God Almighty, Jesus. Can you tell me what's meek about Donald Trump? Can you tell me what's meek about MAGA? Can you tell me what's meek about the Confederate flag? Can you tell me what's meek about the Proud Boys? Can you tell me what's meek about the Ku Klux Klan? Can you? Can you tell me what's meek about January 6th? What's meek? Do you know that? Do I need to break? No, because I'm talking to the Rock With Me Nation. So, of course, I don't need to break down the definition of the word meek. But what was meek about any of that? Or was it vanity? Was it greed? Was it hate? Because what it wasn't meek. It wasn't Meek. I would challenge you right now to look up the synonym, the opposite of the word meek. But what's meek? What's humble about any of that? I got Christians 10 toes down with Donald Trump. You turned your back on not only this country, but you turned your back on God with that one. That's exactly how I take it. As a God-fearing man, a God-fearing American citizen, you turned your back with that. Not only did you do it to your country, you did it to God. Why should I care? Who are you to me? And this is why I say, own it. It's something to be said when you care more about America as a black person than a racist, because they have no leg to stand on. It's something to be said when you as a black person, thank you, granddad, know more and care more about that Bible than a racist does, because that's the same damn book they used to enslave us. Now you know it's a lie. Been knowing it's a lie. Talked to somebody the other day, did not know a brother that neither Niger or Nigeria were countries when they started calling us the N-word. There's nothing you can say to me as a Trump supporter. You can't say nothing to God either. Matthew 5th chapter, 5th verse. And that's coming from somebody who don't go to church like that. But I was taught the scripture. What did the late Malcolm X say? You better learn how to read that stuff. I grew up on Farrakhan. I wouldn't care. Ain't nothing wrong with that, big dog. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you put down. Once they become the 1%, they immediately forgot where they came from. Rich Negroes are always talking like old white men. Listen, to me, it's the damnest thing to me, because I be just, now mind you, they crazy. Folks talking for Eddie don't like Eddie. So I'm trying to figure out what's the problem with Kamala. You don't like a conviction record? I've been locked up. I've been locked up. Whose fault was it that I got locked up? Mine. Y'all, who was driving on a suspended license? I was. Who wrote the bad check? I did. We don't sell drugs. We don't abuse women. We don't steal like that. So when I say like that, we ain't breaking and robbing us. We just ain't doing none of that. So what? Why you knocking on my door? I ain't calling you. And I don't trust you like that. No way. Because you're not in the community like that. So yeah, she got a conviction record. We can say she lying. She done told some lies. Okay, well damn, he ain't lied. Ain't that part of being a criminal? Lying? So who's the worst liar out the two? Because if I'm thinking about this, if it's about lying, don't you want the person that lied and got away with it, not the person that lied and got caught? He lied and got caught 32 times. Ain't lying a sin? Don't until you so-called black men, I don't give a damn what y'all got to say. I'm gonna vote. I'm not finna vote for the racist. I got a liar and a racist. The racist gonna always outweigh the liar. I'm sorry. Racist is a liar. Oh, racist is a thief. I'm not understanding what y'all look. Oh, she lied. He didn't did all that. Then some. What is you talking about? What Eddie, Griffin, Cat, what y'all talking about? If that's not the most irresponsible thing for y'all as black celebrities to do, damn, I don't know what to say about y'all, but I would never F with y'all because y'all stupid and self-serving as hell. I said it and don't care. Any black person telling you, suggesting you vote for Donald Trump, you need to ask them what they getting out the deal. Because I can tell you what Teddy Riley getting out of it. I can tell you what Amber Rose getting up out of it. Yeah, I can. You need to ask them. Because it ain't got a damn thing to do with you. You just need to know that while they telling you not to do it, they don't give two damns about you individually as a person. No, that's for them. They clicks and likes on their damn page. Let me give a hot take as a black comedian, make it sound like I know what the hell I'm talking about, but other stupid black people to jump on here and agree with me. The racist encompasses every damn thing and worse when it comes to any damn thing you think about Kamala. The racist and done worse. And if you don't know that, well, they do say the Republican Party likes to be the party of the stupid people, the uneducated. Keeping the party rolling. Keeping the party rolling. Keep it, because we ain't gonna do that. Good afternoon, Project 20. You see where the queen come from? You a black person. Project 2025. Thank you, Miss Kent. Project 2025 should mean way more to you than the she told a lie. She ain't got Project 2025 sitting out there. You can say she been lying all damn day long. What would you rather do? Take your chances with her lying or Project 2025? You know what? That's a dumb question for dumb folks. I ain't even do that. We're going to keep the party rolling. Thank you, Miss Kent. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We're going to keep the party rolling. I wanted to ask this question. I think it's fair. Actually going to do Miss Kent. She likes for me to do the character breakdowns and everything like that. Miss Kent, I promise you, I ain't forgot. Centennial, I ain't forgot. We got that. I ain't forgot. Gonna do one on Gentle. Gentle. This is a Black Panther channel. It is. Black Panther is from Wakanda. He is. And we talked on this channel about other characters being from Wakanda. We have. We've asked the question, why they ain't got a superhero team in Wakanda? That's a whole nation. Damn near everybody and their mama, superhero-wise, is in New York. Damn. If I was a criminal, I would just move to Idaho, Illinois, or something like that, commit crime there, because they all in New York. We just got a rural in Atlanta, so I'm not gonna act like that. And the West Coast Adventures, well, they ain't been out west for a minute now. But Gentle, Wakanda. Can we talk about it? Now, I'm gonna do the character review and everything. I am, because I already wrote the script. But I just want to check with the Rock With Me Nation. 4 people take responsibility for creating Gentle. Craig Kyle, appreciate that. Christopher Yost, thank you. Mark Brooks and Paul Pelletier. Thank y'all so much for that. Gentle was created in 2006. 19 years, but it been around, huh? Damn near. New X-Men, Volume 2, Issue 23. And did you know his dad was Russian? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Gentle is another biracial child. I've taken the liberty. Y'all know how I get down. I will retcon some stuff just to make sense of it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of every black child that's introduced got to be biracial. Darwin is biracial. Gentle is biracial. Luke Cage's kid is biracial. Where, once again, is the solid black child? Well, I took the liberty of adjusting some stuff here. Y'all tell me if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. His name is Nezno Abedemi, son of a Russian father, Wakandan mother. That see right there. Russian father, Wakandan mother. How that make sense? Help me out now. Russian father, Wakandan mother. You mean the folks that are xenophobic to the nth degree one of them made it with a Russian. You talking about the folks who had a problem with T'Chaka kicking it with Ramunda because she wasn't Wakandan. You talking about the folks who had an issue with T'Challa for kicking it with Aurora because she not Wakandan. That wasn't working for me. That wasn't working for me. So we took the liberty of changing some stuff right off the rip. His nameless father, we're not doing that. I gave his father, I said his father was a member of the Hatut Zanaze, perished in battle. I even gave him a name, T-Ma, T''Ma. Just give him a name. There we go, T-Ma. He perished in battle. Now he got something to look forward to. Now we can tie Gentle into the Hatut Zanaze real easily. This whole thing about the Russian dad, no, we're not doing that. We're not. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you, appreciate that. Yes, please like. Please like. So we're not doing all that. Back to his origin, he was raised in the royal court of Wakanda. It now makes sense for him to be raised in the royal court of Wakanda because his dad was an honored member of the Hatut Zanaze. See, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Right, right. Okay. His mother abused him mentally. Why? If this happens, women, men, your spouse, the child's parent passed away. You ain't got no counseling. You don't know how to deal with it. So you take them frustrations out on the child. Make sense? That's what happened. That's part of the story. All right. Aurora, you know how some folks said she was treated as a side character when she was in T'Challa's comic book. Aurora, Queen of Wakanda at the time, Queen. That's crazy. How you be considered a side character and you the queen of the, you married to the titular character of the story and you the mate, but you're a side character. Aurora, queen of the time, would request that her husband, King T'Challa, send him to the X-Mansion for training. Now, if you follow Gentle, you know he has the vibranium tattoos on him, everything. When he uses his abilities, he experiences immense pain. That's no longer an issue. That's no longer issues. He would return to Wakanda when Aurora fell under the control of a Sentinite. From there, he would join Jean's team, where it was found that the pain he felt every time he used his powers were self-imposed psychic dampeners he placed on himself as a result of the mental abuse he suffered at his mother's hands. He essentially punished himself every time he used his abilities. Jean unlocked that. So he no longer experiences pain when he uses his abilities. What are his abilities? No different than Strong Guy. And there are no upper limits to how strong he can be. Right now, superhuman strength, he's held his own against a super predator and a sentinel. He's in the 100 class range like Colossus. Unlike Colossus, watch this. Unlike Colossus, his resting strength increases every time he uses his abilities. Let me say that one more time. His resting strength increases every time he uses his abilities. There's no known upper limit to his strength. He could essentially go work out every day and he's going to get stronger with no limitations to how strong he can get. Let that marinate. Crazy, because we got editors, writers in the X-Men department right now saying they didn't have any viable black male mutants. You don't? That's crazy. Maybe we need to get Jonathan Hickman as the editor. Clearly, he got usage for him. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. So that's Gentle. I will be doing a character breakdown on him. Wakandan character. Could definitely be in a second a second ongoing Black Panther comic book, right? We wouldn't like to know more about Gentle. We wouldn't like to see him in Wakanda. What does a superpowered Hattusilize look like? We've never gotten that. Why don't we have more? We only got one. Why we don't have more mutants in Wakanda? They can be born all over the world except for Africa, huh? Fair questions. This the Black Panther channel. We make it do what it do. We asking some tough questions. That's when I tell them, say I ask tough questions. Where are all the Black mutants at in Wakanda, in Africa? He could take the Hulk. You know, it's crazy you say that. They actually talk about that. Now, my question would be, the angrier the Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. He gonna get mad fighting Gentle. So while I would say he'd be able to go toe to toe, I don't think he win it. I don't. Translation: we don't want to write Black characters. Heroes at marvel.com. Okay to print. Let them know you ain't stupid. Hey, I'm a Black comic book reader. What's good? We spend change. What's good? King simply say, stop playing. It's 2024, King. I ain't playing. I'm just saying we need to start asking these questions, especially due to the fact this ain't back in the 80s when we had to write in. No, social media. Social media, which is why I invited people to the channel today. I saw that we had a lot of people over there on Twitter that are Black Panther fans. Well, let's come together. Let's not be spread all over the place. You might think you the only Black Panther fan. Like, damn, I ain't got nobody knowledgeable to talk to. It's right here. Me, my brother D-Real. Come on over here. Fellowship. You see what we got going on? Action figures, comics. Wait, for those of y'all that might be new to the channel, hell, let me do this. We make it do what it do. Y'all see? We make it do what it do. We makes it do what it do. So yeah, come on over here and get you some of this Black Panther look. God willing, we ain't going nowhere. God willing, we ain't doing nowhere. We do a lot of good stuff over here. You want the griot, shorty? We give you the recipe. we make our own Midnight Angels over here. We ain't waiting on Hasbro. No, we're not doing that. We keep Black Panther figures around. We make it do what it do. Yeah. So yeah, come on over here and get some of this Black Panther love. Ain't no need in us being strewn all over the place when we come fellowship together. You want my money? I gotta see me and my griot boy. There it is. They want black dollars, but not Black representation. And I don't know why, because Black sell. Black sale. I don't know why we acting like that's a problem. Let me keep up though. What we got going on here. Because like I said, we in here for a good time, not a long time. Let me see here. Gentle. We just talked about that. We did. Hickman's plans for Storm. We covered that. Damn, bro. Damn. Shout out to the one more time, Twitter. Get me in the know with that. Let me make sure I get props up. Because I don't like doing that. Let me make sure I get the props up one more time. Over here on Twitter. Because I told him I was going to talk about it this morning at 10 o'clock. I was asleep. I ain't going to hold y'all. I was knocked out. But yeah, The Right Medicine at New Medicine 7. Listen, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Dang. I don't want to call it a missed moment because we still here. This moment could be recaptured, revisited. But damn, CB. A conversation got to be had. What's going on? Because even over there in DC, I got Thunder and I got Lightning. I got Jefferson Pierce. I got Sean. I'm gonna say I got Sean. Lord have mercy. I got Jefferson Pierce. I got John Stewart. All DC got to do is give me a story with the brother-in-laws. But we know they brother-in-laws, right? Lynn, that's John's sister. Well, but at least we got that over there. Y'all think we not checking? We checking. We checking. So what else we got going on over here? Oh, comics this week. Ain't a whole lot for me. For me. I ain't saying you. For me. I will be picking up Green Lantern Civil Corps. Y'all know the Green Lantern Corps. If you've been rocking with me for a minute, you know they have a special place in my heart. As a Marine Corps veteran, who knew? I've been rocking with the Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, since a kid. So we going all the way back to the 70s when we had these 7-Eleven Slurpee cups and everything like that. So I will be picking that up. I will be bringing comic book content as far as comic book reviews to y'all. We do have action figures. Y'all saw what we did last night. I'm very, very stoked. Matter of fact, give me a second. I'm back. Wasn't going for a minute. So this is something that means something to me. I know it means something to quite a few of us. Members of the Rock With Me Nation, we do the action figures and things like that. Those of us that are veterans have served our country faithfully. Put our country first. It ain't the individual. I'm happy to have this. I'm thinking it's a set. I don't know if Hasbro plans on doing more of these, but the 60th anniversary, I got my Halo jumper in the mail. Shout out to FedEx, Amazon. Got this in the mail on Sunday to go along with my Marine Corps sniper. I do feel some type of way because I know we got WMs, but I would have wanted the Marine be a male. We got the Navy diver. I'm picking that up. I'm loving that. I'm working on a diorama piece now in which I'm gonna have all of my action figures on the one set. And we got the Action Army Soldier. So that makes me feel some type of way. I know you're like, Theo, ain't you a little too old to play? I don't play. I joke and laugh, but I don't play. So we will be doing something like that. This is October. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Congratulations, shout out our prayers to those who have either endured breast cancer or have family members, friends that have had to deal with breast cancer. If you're looking to do something, Valorverse does have the Vanguard, the vehicle, that is $189. They have a pink one. They do have a Steel Brigade female trooper. She's pink. That is $29.99. That is available on Valorverse's website. Aside from that, like I said, we will be doing Salute the Service. Today will be day 8. Y'all been rocking with me on TikTok, Instagram, here on YouTube. You see me put those pictures up, those action figures up. Day 8. We're going to keep it doing. We're going to keep it going. So that's what it is. We out. We are out. Like I said, we was in here for a good time, not a long time. Please like, like, share the videos. This is a Black Panther channel. By and large, it's also a channel geared toward Black superheroes. I'm sorry. Now, we are knowledgeable on all of them. We are, but we do tend to feature us. Talk about us more so on this channel, characters, action figures, movies, things of that nature. This is not an MCU channel. Let me say that one more time. This is not an MCU channel. I don't give two damns about what they got. I might report on it if it's got something to do with Black Panther. But this is not an MCU channel. It's not. When I'm talking to us as comic book fans. Black Panther comic book fans. Don't mean we ain't watched some stuff in the MCU, but our mindset when it comes to the character, it's not influenced by the MCU. Our mindset when it comes to all things Wakandan is influenced by the comic book. We quote the comic book. We don't quote the movie. That ain't where we draw a point of reference from. It's not. It's the comics. So when you talking to me, talking to anybody from the Rock With Me Nation, Counselor T'Challa, Black Panther fan group, please understand that. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. That said, we out. The Lawrence Report, what's going on? That's it. We out. We want to be able to come do more things like this, interact with each other, talk, joke, laugh, kick the bobo, share Black Panther knowledge. The new folks that I came across today on Twitter, listen, man, it was a blast. We want to be able to do more of that. And to do that, what we got to do, we got to take care of ourselves. We ain't getting no younger. We are getting older. So in memory of the late, great Don Cornelius, Soul Train, Chadwick Boseman, I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and so we out.